Hello my dear kids. Today you are going to learn the first mathematics lesson of grade 5. Let's start the lesson. Unit 1 Numbers. Our first lesson is about numbers. Let's see what are we going to learn today. Today we are going to learn about 4-digit numbers and we are going to represent 4-digit numbers in an abacus. And we are also going to learn about 5-digit numbers. Digits and numbers. So kids, have you ever found out any differences or similarities in between these two words, digits and numbers? Yes, there is a little difference. Digit means some single units. We have 10 digits. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. So we use these 10 basic digits to form numbers. When you keep 2 or 3 digits together, we can make a number. Here digit 8, 6 and 7 got together and make a 3-digit number, 867. So digit is a kind of a building blocks which you use to make different numbers. Now we are going to learn about 4-digit numbers, numbers with 4 digits. So kids, you know the last digit is 9. When you add 1 to 9, you get the first 2-digit number, which is 10. 99 is the last 2-digit number. Plus 1, you get the first 3 digits number, 100. So 999 is the last 3-digit number. Once you add 1, you get a new number which is 1000, where you have 4 digits. First 4-digit number is 1000 and the last 4-digit number is 9999. You have 4 nines together to make the last 4-digit number. Let's read these numbers. 5876. So the number is 5876. 3409. 3409. So kids, can you see here there's a little gap in between 5 and 8 and 3 and 4. So when you are writing 4-digit numbers, make sure to separate the last 3 digits from the first digit. We'll learn the reason later. Can you write this number in words? 8731, 8731, 8731. Representing 4-figure numbers in an abacus. Now here you can see an abacus with 4 poles or else 4 lines because we are going to represent a number with 4 digits. So let's see the given number first. 3421. 3 is little separated from 421. Let's learn the place values of each digit in this number. 1 in the units place, 2 in the tens place, 4 in the hundreds place and 3 in the thousands place. So 421, 421 is in hundreds place. That is a 3-digit number. So once you add another 3, it becomes a 4-digit number. So that's why you have separated that with a little gap. So kids, when you are representing a number in an abacus, there are few things which you have to consider about. First thing is you have to label each pole according to the correct place values. Units, tens, hundred, thousands. Now here this is a 4-digit number, so you need 4 poles, so 4 place values. And then you have to place the beads of the abacus according to the digit values. Units, we have 1 in the units column, so only 1 bead. In the tens column, the digit is 2, so you have 2 beads. Hundreds, 4 beads. And thousands, 3 beads. And it is a must to color these beads. And whenever you are drawing an abacus, don't leave any gaps in between beads. And at the end of that, make sure to write the number you represented in the abacus. Now here 3421. Expanded form. When you expand in numbers, you should know the place values of each digit in the number. And of course, you are learning the values of each digit in the number. You need the values and the place values to form the expanded form. Expanding the number. So you need the values to expand the number. So the number given here is 5243. Place values 3 in units, 4 in tens, 2 in hundreds and 5 in thousands column. If you take 5, you read the number as 5243. So that means 5 is in the thousands column, which means there are 5 thousands. So 5000 is the value of the first digit, 5. 243, 200, because 2 is in hundreds column. How many hundreds? 2 hundreds are there. Why 2 hundreds? Because digit 2 is there in the number. So 2 multiplied by 100, 200. Value of that 2 in the number is 200. 4, 43, 43. So that means it's in tens column. How many 4s? 4 into 10. Then 40 is the value of that number. Likewise, 3 is in the units place. 3 into 1. 3 is the value of digit 3. So my dear kids, when you are expanding numbers, can you see here you have 2 steps. So don't forget it. You need to multiply the given number or else each digit in the given number by its corresponding place value. You have to multiply the given digit by its own place value. 5 multiplied by 1000. 1000 is the place value of it. 2 multiplied by 100. 100 is the place value of it. And then you need to add all those together to find the last answer. 5000 plus 200 plus 40 plus 3. When you add all those, you get 5243. So there are 2 steps in the expanded form and you have to show the methods, steps with addition and multiplication sign where necessary. Now we are going to learn about numbers with more digits, 5-digit numbers. Let's try the first 5-digit number. First 5-digit number comes after 9999. 9999 is the last 4-digit number. So once you add 1, you get 1 and 4 zeros together. So that is the first 5-digit number. You read it as 10,000. 10,000 is the first 5-digit number. Can you read or count numbers in thousands, 10,000s? First 10,000, then 20,000, 30,000, 40,000, 50,000, 60,000, 70,000, 80,000, 90,000. So can you find out what comes after 90,000? Okay, so kids, 10,000 is having 5 digits and it has 5 place values. Units, tens, hundreds, thousands as the normal place values and 1 comes under 10,000s column. Here I have given you how to expand 5-digit numbers and how to find the values of 5-digit numbers. So let's find the values of 5-digit numbers. Now the given number is 67,895. So kids, when you are reading these numbers, 5-digit numbers, you read 1000. The word 1000 comes in the thousands column. 6 in the 10,000s, 7 in the thousands. So you read it at 67,895. So here the place values 5 units, 9 tens, 8 hundreds, 7 thousands and 6 10,000s. 67,895. So how to find the values of each digit? Let's take the first digit 5. Value of number 5 is 5 multiplied by its own place value. Place value is units, that means ones. 5 into 1, 5. Value of number 9 is 9 into 10, 90. 10 is the place value. Value of number 8 is 8 into 100. 100 is the place value, 800. Value of number 7 is 7 into 1000. 1000 is the place value of that digit, 7000. Then 6 into 10,000 is 60,000. So 60,000, 7,000, 890, 5. Once you add all those, you get the number as 67,895. Now see the expanded form. See, here also I have done the same things. The first step of it, 6 into 10,000, 7 into 1000, 8 into 100, 9 into 10 and 5 into 1. You get 60,000 plus, 7,000 plus, 800 plus, 90 plus 5. You have 2 steps with plus and multiplication signs. So kids, today we have learned about numbers. You learned the main difference between digits and numbers, and then we learned about 4-digit numbers, 5-digit numbers. We learned how to represent a number in an abacus. We learned the place values, and expanded form of numbers. So kids, I will be posting the student note along with all the exercises and activities in our website. And you can copy down the note and do all the relevant exercises there. So we'll meet again with another lesson. Till then, stay safe. Thank you.